thankfully, I don't want to be a celebrity. I've been out in this, working in this business long enough to realize that there's a lot of issue with being a celebrity. Thankfully, I'm still able to walk about and people. Not everybody knows who I am, but 1 in 10 people will come up and go, "Hey, you're the Quantum Ranger. I love your work." Or, "Hey, Vergil's one of my favorite characters," and that's just fine with me.
Yeah, I'm honestly like I see that too with like the whole content creator thing. I've been doing this. I started doing content creation about literally 10 years ago, and I've been a full-time podcaster and content creator since September 4th, 2019. And I've been in this long enough to see people rise and fall and get corrupted. And I've seen a lot of the backstage politics. And it is, when young people they'll say to me like, "Hey, I want to be an influencer." I'm like, do you really? You don't really want to. It's not what you think. Yeah.
Thing that happens on the side as a part of your personality. That's how it should be. It shouldn't be the thing. There was a guy that lived in my apartment complex in Los Angeles before I moved out of Los Angeles that I would watch him. He would go outside and just make content, and I got to know him. And I'm like, "What do you do?" He's like, I'm an influencer," and I'm like, "That doesn't mean anything."
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. You post a bunch of funny, silly stuff, and people like it because you're an attractive person. Sometimes your content is, not everybody who is an influencer is an attractive person, right?
Yeah.
And then that's also in the eye of the beholder. But
yeah,
and there a small percentage of influencers do things that are helpful and important. I follow some of them, right? I'm like, "Oh, these are great tips," whether it's cooking or advice. But to aspire just to be that, that's a weird thing to me. And I'm from an older generation. I'm Gen X. When somebody asked me when I was a kid what I wanted to be, it was not to be an actor. I'm an actor, but it was not that. It was an astronaut. I wanted to be a scientist. It's interesting to see that that's become with a younger generation, which makes sense because what comes with being an influencer is the celebrity, the fame. Not necessarily fortune. Some people are able to figure out how to make great money at it. Wonderful. But again, I think that when that's the root of your agenda to be famous, you set yourself up for a fantastic fall.
If you enjoyed this, make sure you follow and subscribe and like the video for more.